have earned a remarkable reputation as one of nature's most celebrated foods. They are colorful, flavorful, easy to enjoy, and packed with nutrients that many people associate with healthy aging. For seniors especially, blueberries often find their way into morning routines, afternoon snacks, and even desserts. But what if a food that seems perfectly healthy could become less beneficial depending on what it is eaten with? The truth is, healthy eating is not only about choosing good foods, it is also about understanding how foods interact with one another. Some combinations can support digestion and nutrient absorption, while others may reduce the benefits you were hoping to receive. Today, we're exploring several foods that may not be the ideal match for blueberries, especially for older adults who are focused on maintaining energy, supporting healthy digestion, and getting the most from every meal. And one of these combinations surprises many people because it appears healthy at first glance. So before you reach for your next bowl of blueberries, stay with us until the end. What you learn today may change the way you enjoy this popular fruit forever. Blueberries are often praised because they contain natural compounds that support overall wellness. They also provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that many researchers continue to study for their potential role in healthy aging. However, even nutrient-rich foods can sometimes lose part of their advantage when paired with the wrong ingredients. The first food category that deserves attention is heavily sweetened breakfast products. Many people begin their day with blueberry-flavored cereals, pastries, sweetened granola mixes, or sugary breakfast bars. Sometimes fresh blueberries are added on top in an attempt to make the meal healthier. At first glance, this seems like a balanced choice. But there is an important detail worth considering. Blueberries naturally contain fiber and beneficial plant compounds. When they are paired with foods loaded with added sugars, the overall nutritional quality of the meal can change dramatically. Instead of enjoying the fruit in a way that supports steady energy, the meal may become dominated by excess sweetness. For older adults, maintaining balanced energy levels throughout the day can be especially important. Large amounts of added sugar may contribute to energy fluctuations that leave people feeling hungry again sooner than expected. Imagine taking one of nature's most nutritious fruits and surrounding it with ingredients that overwhelm its benefits. The blueberries are still there, but they are no longer the star of the meal. A better approach is often to let blueberries shine alongside more balanced foods. That way, their natural flavor becomes part of the experience rather than getting buried beneath layers of added sweetness. Now, let's move to another pairing that many health-conscious individuals choose without giving it much thought. This one involves highly processed sweetened yogurt products. Blueberries and yogurt are often viewed as the perfect combination. In many cases, they absolutely can be. The key difference lies in the type of yogurt. Some yogurt products contain significant amounts of added sugars, flavorings, and other ingredients designed to create a dessert-like taste. When fresh blueberries are mixed into these products, people sometimes assume they are eating a highly nutritious snack. Yet the overall nutritional profile may be very different from what they expect. The fruit itself remains healthy, but the added ingredients can shift the balance of the meal. This does not mean seniors should avoid yogurt. Quite the opposite. Plain yogurt paired with blueberries can be a wonderful choice for many people. The concern is not the yogurt itself, but the heavily sweetened versions that can overshadow the benefits of the fruit. Small decisions like this often make a surprisingly large difference over time. And that leads us to an even more interesting combination. Many people have never heard of this next one. Before we reveal it, think about how often healthy foods are marketed together simply because they sound good on a package label. Not every pairing is created with nutrition in mind. Sometimes convenience and flavor receive more attention than balance. That brings us to our next food category, heavily processed snack mixes. Blueberries frequently appear in trail mixes, snack packs, and convenience foods. However, the blueberries included in these products are often sweetened and combined with ingredients that contain large amounts of added sugars, coatings, or refined ingredients. The result can be misleading. A package may prominently display blueberries on the front, creating an impression of healthfulness, yet the actual nutritional value depends on everything else inside the package. For seniors trying to make informed food choices, reading beyond the marketing can be extremely valuable. Fresh blueberries offer something very different from heavily processed blueberry-containing snacks. One provides the fruit in its natural state, the other may contain only a small amount of fruit surrounded by ingredients that dramatically alter the nutritional picture. Now here comes the surprising part. The issue is rarely the blueberries themselves. In fact, blueberries are often the healthiest component of the entire combination. The real concern is what accompanies them. And understanding that distinction can help people make better choices without giving up foods they enjoy. At this point, you might be wondering whether blueberries should be eaten alone. Not necessarily. In many cases, blueberries pair beautifully with nutritious foods. They can complement wholesome breakfasts, balanced snacks, and satisfying meals. The goal is not restriction. The goal is awareness. When seniors understand which combinations may reduce nutritional value, they gain more control over their health decisions. Here is where things become especially interesting. Researchers continue studying how different foods interact during digestion. Nutrition is rarely as simple as labeling foods as entirely good or entirely bad. Context matters, portion size matters, overall dietary patterns matter, and food combinations matter. A handful of blueberries enjoyed with a balanced meal may fit comfortably into a healthy lifestyle. The same blueberries mixed into a heavily processed product may deliver a very different experience. That distinction is worth remembering. Now let's talk about another factor that often goes overlooked. Many seniors take medications or follow specific dietary recommendations provided by healthcare professionals. While blueberries are generally considered a healthy fruit, individual circumstances can vary. Certain medical conditions, dietary plans, or medication regimens may influence how foods fit into someone's routine. This is one reason personalized guidance can be so valuable. What works perfectly for one person may not be ideal for another. Listening to your healthcare provider remains one of the most important parts of making informed nutrition decisions. But regardless of individual differences, the broader lesson remains remarkably consistent. Whole foods tend to offer the greatest benefits when they remain close to their natural form. Blueberries are a perfect example. They do not need excessive sweeteners. They do not need candy coatings. They do not need to be hidden inside highly processed products. Their natural flavor and nutritional value are often enough on their own, and perhaps that is one of the most powerful lessons about healthy aging. Sometimes the best choices are also the simplest. Fresh fruits, balanced meals, mindful eating, small habits practiced consistently over time. These habits may not generate dramatic headlines, but they often form the foundation of long-term wellness. As we begin wrapping up, think about the next time you see blueberries on your table. Instead of focusing only on the fruit itself, consider everything surrounding it. What is it being paired with? What ingredients are sharing the plate? Are those additions supporting your goals or quietly working against them? Those questions can be surprisingly powerful. Because health is rarely determined by a single food. It is shaped by patterns, choices, and habits repeated day after day. Blueberries deserve their reputation as a nutritious fruit, but even the healthiest foods can be part of less healthy combinations. Understanding that difference allows you to enjoy them more wisely and more confidently. And perhaps the most important takeaway of all is this: healthy eating does not have to be complicated. It often begins with paying closer attention to simple decisions that many people overlook. Those small choices can add up over time in ways that are easy to underestimate. If you found this information helpful, let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how you enjoy blueberries and what healthy food combinations work best for you. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends or family who are interested in senior health and healthy aging. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.